Everybody has been asking for pictures of the inside of the bus. Bet you didn't know you're getting a shower scene. So. Ahoy there! So, you know when you're camping it's really hard to get the inside presentable enough that you can show the inside of the bus, but here it is. I don't know if you can hear it running in the background, but we've got it running because we're getting ready to put it up for winter storage. And we want to make sure the batteries are as charged as possible. So in case you're wondering, this is what it sounds like with the engine running. You can see the cockpit here. We've got leather seats for the pilot, co-pilot, whatever you want to call it. And they're power adjustable, plus they slide back and forth, which is really nice because you can see you got the engine here, and working around this engine, well, you know, it takes up some space. I guess that's the downside of having a front engine rig. And I tell you, it's worth it in the long run. So this is the television. Up here is where the DVD player is. Under all these blankets, there's a DVD player under there. And all of these work like this. All these airplane cabinets, which is kind of nice. Here's the sound bar, and
that's the backup camera.
Yep, backup camera's right here, so if I want to see what's behind me, see, right now you can see the other campers.
You're not going to go through the whole dash right now, we'll just do a tour.
Yep. This entire area here is all storage, and we've got 3 roof air conditioners. We've got this one, and we've got 2 more that you'll be able to see later. So these are the factory sofas. This is the original equipment on this 1986 Wanderlodge FC35RB. Original carpet, original everything. So this turns into a bed. Basically, you just unclip it and pull it back, and boom, it's a bed. A queen size bed. Over here, it's got these weighted back pillow things, which are a little weird, but they fit perfectly up there. And this turns into a twin. Plus, safety first, this is where the seat belts are for the passengers that aren't up in the front seats. Again, we have more storage. We have these airplane lights everywhere, which we don't have them all on right now, but trust me, they're pretty nice. Down here, more storage. The blue box is a big deal with the Wanderlodges. Basically, that's got the life history of this Wanderlodge. In here, this is where we keep chemicals. Got a really nice built-in slide. And you can see everything is still super tight. One neat function, when we're going down the road, or when we're camping, probably more when we're camping.
Or when I need to vacuum.
Or when she needs to vacuum. We've got, you fold this down, and then you've got walking space here. Plus, this is where the vacuum is. A little note to Babe that we have to replace the bag. And built-in vacuum, you just open this up when we're on 110, and off you go. So here we have some storage, which is the vacuum stuff. And again, these are all just locking compartments. Down here, we've got the first set of heaters. Now there's heaters up here for the driver and passenger. Then here we've got a completely different set of heaters. Over here, we've got the engine heater and the individual controls to control it. Then here, we've got a 110 volt heater, electric heater, with a rheostat to control that. And then up here, we have another switch that controls another heater that's up on the front. All 3 zones have engine heat, 110 heat, and propane heat. So all 3 are heated. You've got 3 heating options all the way through the bus. It's coming back here. We got the Galley. It's got a really nice counter height. You know, for something from 1986, I would have thought the counter would be really low, but it's not. We've got a command center here. We can start the generator from the front of the bus. We can also start the generator from here. Also, we've got our polarity indicators for the 110 volt, the controls for the built-in water pump, the fan that's over the refrigerator that we don't use anymore because it's 110. It's got an alarm, which is really nice to tell us about low batteries. The refrigerator alarm is no longer an issue because it's no longer propane. The Digital is a system that talks to you, 1980s style. We don't use that. Waste odor control, I can't remember what it does. It runs electricity through the black water tank and somehow converts it to something that doesn't, chlorine. It doesn't smell so bad. Here's our different tank monitors. Now we're winterized now, so we're not going to see anything. There's the propane, we're half full there. Now down here, this is the instant hot. This is what, this is 110 for instant hot water that comes from the tank or from shore water if we're hooked up to it. Normal sink, normal sprayer. Over here is the New Tone Food Center, which is kind of neat. Basically you pull this thing and adjust the speed up and down. And over here is where a blender or an ice maker or something like that goes.
And we do have the blender attachment.
Yep, we have the blender. We don't have some of the other attachments. Down here, and these are really nice because they're all in rollers. This one's segregated because this has to clear the sink. Keep tools and regular kitchen items all throughout here. Mm-hmm. It's nice because they all lock closed. This one, and you can see these are not small drawers. This one is loaded with our chemicals, road trip stuff. It's just kind of because I can open it like this and I can access it easily from the door without getting the inside of the bus too dirty. As every husband knows, the most important thing, don't get it dirty. Convenient magazine rack down here. So this is the master control for the 110. Right now it's off, obviously. If we were going to run the generator, we would turn it to the first position, and if we were going to run through the inverter, we would turn it to the second position. And then, here's the information panels for everything. Pretty convenient. So working our way back, here it's got an ice maker. So the ice maker is plugged in, but we use it as a freezer. We don't use it as an ice maker. Life's too complicated for trying to run the water and all that stuff. Anyway, over here you've got the cook, preparation area, and up here we've got, this is where we keep all of our dishes and so forth. So in here is where we keep the garbage. Down here, pots, pans, and so forth. Yep, this thing comes out like this, which is pretty handy. Up here, we keep the basic silverware and so forth. This is where so this has a cutting board on here, and below it, a 2-burner propane stove. At some point, this may get converted. I might convert this to induction so that we can make the whole rig pretty much propane free. We'll see if that happens. If it does, we'll shoot a video about it. This is the factory microwave convection oven, and this is cool. Somehow it's metal on the inside, but it's still a microwave. But you have to take the metal out for it to work very well. I could say it's
as a microwave.
Unremarkable as a microwave, but it is fantastic as a convection oven. The refrigerator, you saw us install this in Duluth. We got 3 more storage drawers here, all the way down. Now this is the dinette. Currently we've got it set up more for storage, but the table comes up and it turns into a regular dinette, or currently we have it set up where it's also another bed. Now this bed's a little bit shorter than all the other ones, a little more kid size maybe. One thing I didn't mention, telephones, and they work. Now they're not telephones like for calling people, they're telephones to talk throughout the rig, because when you're going down the road it can get a little loud. So there's one up at the captain's chair, there's this one here, and then there's another one in the bathroom that we'll be showing you in a little bit. We have privacy curtains here when we want to cut off, get some privacy here in this bedroom area. And there's another air conditioner directly above you. Back here is the bedroom area. Pretty neat setup. On this side, it doesn't have a whole lot. It's just got the lights and so forth, the doorbell, some overhead storage. We have another air conditioner. And then over here, we have another sleeping area, but this one's got all kinds of controls. And one thing that's kind of cool, you can actually start the generator from here. Generator, outdoor lights, it's got an alarm clock. And over here, it's got a television, the second television and DVD player. I can't say for sure if we're going to leave that or not. So far, we've never turned it on. We'll wait and see if we're going to use that or not. Here we have another set of heaters. We have the forced air and the propane. Over here, we've got the engine heat on this side. Now, under here are all the valves for winterizing everything. And over here, underneath, got some of the other storage for the tanks and so forth. And both these spaces are heated with 110 because this is a true 4-season. So, you know, if you're actually doing 4-season camping and have water and everything, it'll keep it from freezing. So, working our way back, this is what makes this rig a little unique in the Wanderlodge world, being a rear bathroom. So we've got a fantastic fan up here, and it's kind of neat. The air conditioner in this space is actually ducted to here to keep it cool in this bathroom. We have, of course, the telephone. We have, obviously, the toilets down here. The controls for everything are up here, actually. For the water pump, for the ceiling fan, that's all done here. Lots of closet space, and these closets are neat because I don't know if you can see, a light comes on every time we open them. And these are not small doors. Under here is the water heater, which is an electric marine style. Circuit panel is actually in here. I don't know if you can see it. That's where our AC controls are. And then down here, shampoo, storage, that sort of thing. And then in addition, it's also got storage up here. And then obviously just have a sink, the electric heater, the 110 there, and then the engine heat over there, and the step-down shower, which is particularly cool. I'll try to demonstrate it a little bit. Bet you didn't know you're getting a shower scene. So, this is neat because it steps down. Now I'm 6'3", and you can see I can actually stand in here. So that's pretty impressive. We really, really love the aft bathroom. That's one of the highlights of this rig. Having a nice, large bathroom. And then of course back here it's got even more storage. A full-size closet. Currently it's got our chemicals in there and so forth, because again we're getting it ready for winter. And we had everything winterized at Cache Camper, so we should be ready to go.